Have you ever wondered what makes a great story so captivating? Why is it so different from just reading a list of facts? Well, it's not just what is said. It's all about how it's said. Today, we're diving into the art of creative writing, and you'll see how the real magic can hide in a single, totally unexpected word.
Okay, so to get us started, let's just jump right in with a line from Shakespeare's Macbeth. It's a really intense, vivid description from a battlefield. A soldier has he's just defeated his enemy in a pretty brutal way. But it's that one word in there, unseamed, that really grabs you, doesn't it? It's kind of strange, it's powerful, and it's definitely not how you'd hear it described on the news.
So I want you to think about that for a second. What does that word, unseamed, actually bring to mind for you? Does it make you think of, a piece of clothing coming apart at the seams? A rip in some fabric? It's fascinating because the source material for this explainer tells a story about a teacher who asked this exact same question to their students.
And you know what one student's answer was? A cricket ball. A cricket ball. Why? Well, because for that student, the most familiar seam in their world was the one on a cricket ball. And this is just perfect. It brilliantly illustrates the absolute heart of creative writing. The words we use and hear are filtered through our own unique life experiences. There's no single right answer, just a personal connection.
So that's the idea we're going to follow in this explainer. First, we'll look at how writing can go way beyond just the facts. Then we'll tap into the power of imagination. After that, we're going to open up a writer's toolbox to see all the cool techniques. We'll even see them all working together in a poem. And then, at the very end, it's going to be your turn to create.
And this really is the key difference. See, when we write about facts, like, say, the chemical formula for water, the answer is the same for absolutely everyone, H2O. That's it. But when we write creatively, about an experience or a feeling or a place, our own little worlds, like knowing the seam on a cricket ball, make each person's writing totally and completely unique.
So, what's the engine that drives all of this? It's imagination. Honestly, it is the single most important element that separates a dry, boring report from a story you just can't put down. Imagination is what lets a writer see the world differently, and then share that amazing vision with the rest of us.
So, where do we actually see this imagination at work? Well, it's everywhere. It's in the writer's unique perspective on things. It's in their very specific, deliberate choice of words. It's in the wild comparisons they make and the powerful images they paint inside our minds. It's also in the whole tone they set, whether it's serious or funny or even a bit sarcastic. And of course, in how new and fresh their ideas are.
You can actually think of all these things as tools inside a writer's toolbox. They aren't magic, not at all. They're just techniques that anyone can learn to make their writing more vivid and way more engaging. To show you what I mean, let's take a look at a real master at work. Check this out. It's a passage from John Steinbeck's The Pearl. Now, he doesn't just say a town is a busy place. No way. He says it's an animal. And right away, instantly, you stop seeing a collection of buildings and start seeing a living, breathing creature. Now that is the power of a really strong analogy. And we can actually break this down, kind of like a detective, and see exactly how he builds this incredible idea. The topic, a town. The core analogy, comparing it to an animal. But look closer at the specific word choice, a whole emotion. And he keeps going, even comparing how news travels. Every single layer just adds more and more life to that image.
And get this, sometimes creative writing actually breaks the rules of grammar on purpose. In a normal sentence, you'd never use so many ands, but here, Steinbeck just strings all these actions together with and to create this feeling of non-stop, frantic chaos. The way this sentence is built actually mirrors the action in the story. How cool is that?
Okay, here's another fantastic tool, making things bigger and more dramatic through comparison. It's called a simile. Look at the left side, the factual statement. Her face was pale with shock. It's fine, it tells us what happened. But now look at the creative statement. Her face was almost white as the white dressing gown she wore. Whoa, that makes us feel it. Comparing her white face to her white dressing gown just cranks up the intensity and dramatizes her shock. It turns a simple fact into a truly powerful moment.
All right, so we've seen these tools one by one. But what happens when a writer starts layering several of them together? To find out, we're going to look at a few lines from a famous poem by Thomas Gray and see how he builds this incredibly powerful meaning, one line at a time.
Just take a moment and listen. Let the words and the rhythm just wash over you. Full many a gem of purest ray serene, the dark unfathomed caves of ocean bear, Full many a flower is born to blush unseen and waste its fragrance in the desert air.
The language is so beautiful, right? But what is the poet actually trying to say? Well, the main idea is really quite simple and kind of sad, actually. He's saying that many gifted, wonderful people live their whole lives without ever being discovered or appreciated by the rest of the world. It's a simple thought, but he expresses it in a way you'll never forget.
So how does he do it? How does he make us feel that idea so deeply? Well, he pulls out multiple tools from that writer's toolbox. He gives us two really strong images for these hidden talents, a beautiful gem and a fragrant flower. Then he contrasts two lonely places, the dark ocean depths and the vast empty desert. He uses a clear rhyming pattern and that repetition of fulminea to create this musical, memorable quality. All of these things work together perfectly to deliver that one central idea.
So, you see, creative writing isn't some secret gift that only a few special people have. Not at all. It's about looking at the world through your own unique lens, and then using these tools, analogy, word choice, imagery, all of it, to share what you see. It's really just about letting your imagination run wild.
And on that note, we're going to leave you with a little challenge. Your story starts right now. Here's your first line. When the last of the guests left, I went back into the hall. So what happens next? What do you see? What do you feel? The story is all yours. Go write it.